Hey guys, Hayden here with a quick tutorial on changing the speed of a song while making your dance mix or edit. Just an FYI for those watching, these tutorials are geared toward dancers to help them make their own dance mix or edit. So they're not going to be super complex or super comprehensive. It's really just the tools you need as a dancer to quickly throw together a mix or edit. So today we're going to be in Logic. I'm going to create a new project here. This is that first opening screen. It's then going to prompt me for a track to create. We're just going to click an audio track here. All the default settings are just fine. We'll click create. So with Logic open, let's import a couple songs here. The easiest way to do that is to open your Finder window, go to where your songs are located, and then just simply drag and drop each one into the editor. I'm going to do number 1 and number 3. Okay, so if we were to listen to these two songs, Song 1 is actually slightly faster than song number 3. So if I were to overlap these songs and mesh them together, or even just transition from one song to the next, it's not going to be as seamless as if they were the exact same speed. And that makes it easier for dancers as well, so they don't get thrown off by a sudden change in the tempo of the song. So these are set at, song number 1 is actually 128 beats per minute. I'm just going to change this tag 128 BPM so that I can remember. And the reason I know this is because I created both of these songs, so I know their BPMs. This one is actually 125 beats per minute, so they are slightly different. So I'm just going to put 125 BPM so we can remember that. If you don't know the BPM or tempo of your song, you can usually find that just by doing a quick Google search of your song's BPM. So now what we want to do is change the slower song, which is 125, and boost this up to 128. And the reason I want to speed up the song is because usually the process of changing the speed of a song sounds better if you're speeding it up rather than slowing it down. The way we do this in Logic is to simply set the project to match the tempo of the song you're wanting to change. So in my case, I'm going to set this to 125, hit enter. So now my project's set at 125, my song's set at 125, and I want to increase this to 128. So now if I were to double click on this track here, and then go down here to this flex tool, this is a tool called flex, just toggle that on. This will say, do you want to turn on flex for this track? Yes, I do. This just means that it's going to analyze it, and if anything changes with this track as far as the length goes, it's going to stretch and shrink it. So now I can change the project here to be 128, and if I hit enter, that will shift everything, and now my song tempos match. It's as simple as that. Just one last thing, if you do turn on flex for track and change the tempo, make sure you turn it off when you're done. This won't revert the song back to its original tempo, but it will keep you from accidentally changing the speed again if you were to change your project tempo up here, because it will continue to adapt as you change this project tempo here. So make sure you turn that off. And that's pretty much it. So just to recap, once you've added your songs, simply change the project to match the BPM of the song you're affecting. Double click on it, open it up so you can see this flex tool here, turn it on, change the project to the tempo you want your song to be, and it'll automatically change and adapt to that. And again, this flex tool will only be active on the tracks that you're wanting to change. So this song was not affected when we did that because I did not have flex on when we changed the tempo. Hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully this video was helpful. If so, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions about making mixes or edits for your dance, you can contact me directly or head over to dancecuts.com/contact. And just for those curious, here is Dance Cuts. This is our in-house made editor or DAW. It's made for dancers. Dance Cuts can change the speed of your song by simply selecting the clip or song you want to affect and then use this slider to make it faster or slower. This is a much easier process than other editors because Dance Cuts was made for dancers. It is free, so be sure to check that out, and you can do that by heading over to dancecuts.com and navigating to the downloads page. We have loads of tutorials to help you quickly learn Dance Cuts and more tutorials being made regularly, so be on the lookout for those, and we will see you in the next one.